Alright, let's get to work on those alien artifacts. Hopefully I have room around here somewhere to do it. Then again, I can just use tunnels to get somewhere like up there. But then the things they need to get over here eventually into these. Of course, I can move them somewhere as well. But let's start with the raw material, aka rare earth right here. I guess like there. One is probably enough for now, and then each needs to go into a chemical, what's that called, thing, chemical plant. Let's do level 2s. And what else we need? We need copper plates, which I can get from here. I had to build another storage chest because it started to get full. Did I build 2? Yes, I did build 2 of those. Then we need water and sulfuric acid. And then those need to be turned into these with some plastic, and finally into these with some electronic logic boards. That's gonna be complex, this thing. But looks like I'm only missing the integrated electronics, which I do have all the ingredients for. There we go, phase 1 complete. These will start pumping out superconductors. They got copper plates and rare earth coming from this belt, water from this pump, and sulfuric acid using this pipe. The belt is over here, but we're added a second mining drill, so I don't have to add it later. And then it combines into that one. I could do separate belts, but the crafting time is 5, so maybe it's not needed. Let's see if... oh, looks like there is a gap. Oh, but now it's full. That's why there was a gap. What about this one? Yeah, there is a little bit of a gap because can't get enough rare earth fast enough. So maybe I'll add a second inserter. That'll help it push that stuff in, push it to the limit. And the sulfuric acid is coming from all the way down there using a big ass, long ass pipe coming from here, there roughly. I can't get through because of the express belt. Here it goes and combines into here. And if the amount starts to drop, I was thinking I could do a splitter dude over yonder, over here from this thing to go both ways. Although it looks like it doesn't have sulfur dioxide right now because probably lead is not getting used. Oh yeah, here's another thing I forgot to mention. A change from last time. These two, they are making silver plates, which are in here. So they get silver from these guys. Or actually, how did I do it? What is this one? It's coming from? Yeah, that's where the silver is coming from. And this guy was responsible for emptying any silver that had accumulated in here, but now there's not anything in there, so we can take it out. So they get silver from there and then dump the plates into this belt here, which goes into there for those inserters, which are kind of wasting electricity right now with the nickel stuff rotating. But if I make the nickel like stop here or somewhere further up like here, it'll cause problems, so it has to rotate there. So next up we need plastic to make superconducting wires. That's gonna be a challenge, getting plastic from all the way over there into here. And there we go, phase 2 and 3 complete. So now we got 3 assembly machine 3s here making superconductive wire. Because the crafting time is so long at 10, I decided to go for Mark 3s, even though Mark 2s would have been sufficient in terms of requirements. So they get plastic from this belt, which goes all the way to there. We're gonna follow it back, because I might also use it to bring the electronic logic boards over here, these things, because I'm probably gonna make them over there. And then down here we have the alien artifact machines, also level 3s, even though level 2 would have sufficed, but the crafting time is even longer at 20, so I decided to go with level 3s. This will be for the logic boards, and that'll be for the output which I could already actually connect to where it's going. There we go, now we got the belt going over to those guys from up here. There it makes a little bend and goes into a tunnel and whatnot, so now let's get over here following this plastic belt to figure out the logic boards things. So they need 5 things, 3 of which I already have. Then I need to figure out these things and the what's the 4th or 5th one, integrated stuff. Let's start with that because that one I can do. I lost it. There it is, the plastic thing. There it goes underneath this stuff and this way. This will put another drain on my oil industry though, which is already running on fumes, but it looks like they filled up this thing rather quickly. Despite not having much. Then again, this is the only stuff that is piling up. The other ones not so much, but they're not needed as much. I think I even added a whatchamacallit, an overflow valve on this thing, but it's all the way over somewhere over there next to the engine thing because I have so many robots already. And I also took out the inserters that were inserting the robots into my network, 'cause I think there might be a maximum to how many are feasible to operate. Let's see, where's the nearest roboport? Right there. I already got like 2,313 logistics one and 1,200 construction ones, more than plenty. Oh yeah, I also might have added some new roboports in place of some of these logistic zone expander things. That one down there is new as an expander, and this one used to be an expander, I think, but now it's a roboport. Same with that one, is probably totally new. So is that, and possibly that one as well. And then I think there was an expander somewhere here. Used to be expander, but now it's an actual roboport, and that one might be entirely new. Don't remember exactly. But anyway, let's start with these. So we need plastic, tin, copper wire, and silicon wafers and sulfuric acid. So let's do it here, where we got already 2 of the, or actually 3 if you count this plastic here. No, this one, nope, not this one, there it is. Sulfuric acid is also nearby, so we just need to plop some of these down. Hopefully there's enough space here, although I do need the plastic on a belt, although I might be able to add like tunnel exits and entrances here where they could pick it up, but then there's not enough room for an output probably. I wonder, is there a way to make this even more compact? Probably by moving these guys to the right. So I would have to move this pipe first and rearrange that and stuff. So let's get to work on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 machines ready. Making integrated electronics. I had to get a little bit creative with these belts and inserters to fit everything. Because the pipe had to be on this row here so that it could go down here. Otherwise it would have needed a separate tunnel pipe for each one over here where there's not really room for the other ends. So instead it's going down here, and then we got these smart long in standard inserters that take from far and insert close. And the one down here, it just has a long candle inserter taking from there, inserting there. So from this side they get the plastic via long inserters and the wafers and the wires via the fast inserters, and that just leaves the sulfuric acid coming from below, which might start running out now that I'm using it for those and the superconductor stuff. Where's the there it is. The storage looks good for now, 3.8K, but then again these products aren't going anywhere yet. So then we need to get them into this, but that also needs the superior circuit board, so I'm gonna have to do a gold outpost. But let's do that last. So let's do a machine for these, a row of machines first somewhere. here where they can get some of these things. They need all of them except for the circuit. What's this called? Circuit board, yeah. Alright, now the integrated electronic component things are going up here and they change sides. And we got a belt sorter letting only the electronic components through, while this one just goes normally. Both go into tunnels, just like this one. And then they combine here, where we have level 3 assembly machines, because for some reason you need those for this thing. I didn't say it there, but if I plop one of these down, it'll say it. Although it looks like I could use the level 3 electronic assembly machine, but that needs titanium, so we're gonna have to do with these. That'll put a hindrance into the crafting speed quite a lot, because those are only 1.25, while these were like 2.25, and also the recipe is 10 time units, while these ones, for example, I think they were 5, yes. Alright, so now we just need, what was it, this one, the superior circuit board, which needs copper, ferric chloride, fiberglass and gold. Let's do the fiberglass stuff first before heading out into the gold territory. So that is that one. Needs plastic and glass. Well, plastic I have around here, but we need to get glass from all the way over there. Then again, the quartz is coming to all the way up to here, so I could move the glass production somewhere closer, but there's not much room here. There is coal coming through, which the furnaces could use for a fuel, but where would I fit them? I guess I could use a lot of tunnels for these and those and possibly fit them. Now how many would I need? I don't know. This is pretty quick recipe. 0.5. What about the glass? Somewhere around here. There it is. 3.5. That's rather long. Maybe I'll try to fit these into tunnels. Yeah, I could do like a longest tunnel from there to there and here to here. And these can be entirely in tunnels because they're not used here except for this little thing. But that's not so crucial. I can always move it. There we go. 3 electronic furnaces. So now the coal and lead are going in tunnels, and I rerouted the quartz over here, which needs some power for that inserter. So it wiggles through these, which are now in tunnels, and then back to these guys. I might need a third one of these at some point though, but hopefully there's enough room here after some more rearrangements. And I also left those 2 down there because they can be my personal supply of glass. And I was lazy to remove them. So then we need to get this into over somewhere there. I could put it into the same belt with the plastic, and then use a belt sorter somewhere up here to separate them so that the plastic continues that way. And there we go, glass is going this way, where it combines with the plastic going through here into a splitter, and a belt sorter lets only plastic that way, while the plastic and glass go over here into 3 fiberglass board machines. The crafting time is only 0.5, so I probably won't need a lot of them. And then they will probably circle somewhere over here where we're gonna make the superior circuit boards. I can reroute this or continue this copper here into them. And what else was there? This one, ferric chloride, I can also get from there. So maybe they should be up here somewhere close to that. And here come the fiberglass boards into 6 of these machines, making the superior circuit boards. So we got long inserters to take copper from this belt, and smart standard in long inserters taking the fiberglass things which are in here, of course. See, there you are. Gotta copy that to all of them because there's no non-smart versions of these various bob ones down here that can take from near and insert foreign. or vice versa. So yeah, the copper's coming from down here into only one side, because I can possibly enter the gold from here, using this spot with a tunnel, or it can also come from up here using this belt. And then the ferrochloride stuff is coming through here. I had to do a little tunnel there to fit the pipe and whatnot. And then the output is over here. Once I get the gold stuff, and then it goes over here into these guys, which output into this, where the plastic is already on the other side. And then I'll have to split the, what were those called? There's so many different names. The electronic logic boards, I'll have to split them somewhere over there. So now we need the gold plates for this thing. And gold plates are made directly from gold, but they do also need chlorine, surprisingly. So we need to set up an outpost down there. I already have a station, yes, I just need to make some of... let's do a few of those and a few of those and start setting them up over there, and then figure out a place over here for a station and where to smelt them. If they need chlorine, then that can be gotten from here. Then again, I can do saltwater electrolysis anywhere if I just get salt into it, which can just be done from water, like here. And there we go, gold outpost complete. The large area ones are here, so they reach the stuff that's underneath the belts. And the normal ones are down there. Pumping it into these chests, which pump them into the carts or wagons. And then we got the diesel locomotive flak monkey, whatever, here to take it away from the gold outpost. Although then we need the station. Actually, I can just leave him there. Thanks to this thing, I can control him from here. So let's just take my plane and get out of here and figure out an unloading station for that stuff. And right now the electric chemical furnaces are in place to accept the gold, which I was thinking could come from this station if I do smart inserters on the other side. Utilize that station when that guy's not there. And the chlorine is coming from over there using some pipes. So then we just need the gold ore over here. Let's move this guy out of the way. First phase complete. We got the smart inserters and the chest and normal inserters and splitters. But now let's start that train, because I want to see which side the gold ends up on these belts, so that I can do what I did down here, like these, so none of it gets stuck on the splitters forever and ever. So I can just go in here, manual stopped, and add iron unload. Then start it up. Let's see how much it's got. 3.3k and 3.3k in both. Do they have? And only that one has some in it. That's interesting. Why isn't he putting it in? That's weird. Oh yeah, speaking of wagons, I noticed that you can do... Oh, damn it, it went past me. But I noticed that you can do this, which is this filters here. Where's iron? For example, like that, I can reserve slots for certain things, such as iron and dirt and gold and whatever. So at some point I might do that for that iron train, because it's carrying a lot of stuff. Over to here. Here it comes to save the day. And here comes the gold. Look at all that gold. Looks like it's going on the right side. So we need to go like, not like that, but like this. Here it comes into the furnaces. Crafting time is 3.5, so I could add more, but let's just see how it goes. That's why I came from that side at first. I was going over here, but then I realized if I want to add more, they're going to be over here. So it's better to get the gold from that side. So up here we have a whole lot of what are these called? Splitters that make sure that all chests have an equal chance to insert into the gold pile that is going over here into these guys. Currently there's way too much gold, but better have more. Too much than too little. So wait a minute, why are these not picking it up? Because these things need a condition for that shit. Pick up the precious gold, my friends. There we go. So they'll start pumping those out, which will end up into these. And then they will combine with the plastic. So let's head over there for the next phase.